things I've added to my closing comments, thanks to Bill's comments about crossing the Delaware. So you're probably familiar, you may not be familiar with who painted it, but Emanuel Lutz painted the famous painting of Washington crossing the Delaware, and it actually sits in my office. And some of you have heard this because you heard probably the incoming Speaker of the House talk about he's got a big mural painted of this. And I learned some things from him, which I thought was very interesting and maybe something we should share about America. So Emanuel Lutz, it was German, and he was with the Germans when this happened. And when Washington crossed the Delaware. Now, obviously, he didn't cross it in a canoe or in a boat. He crossed it more in a kind of a flat boat. He didn't cross it in his full regalia like he is in here, and there probably was nobody there with a flag, either. But again, Emanuel Lutz was writing this based off his memory. It's like what America meant to him, right? What is America? And it was, Washington standing there stout. And up to this point, they had not won a single battle. And he was about to lose all of his troops because all of their enlistments were going to be over. And so he needed to win, right? So he goes across. So they go across. But what's important, Emanuel Lutz does this painting, and there's a Scotsman in there, and there's an English longshoreman in there. There's also a black gentleman rowing the boat. There's a woman rowing the boat. I'm pretty sure that there weren't either one of those things actually in that boat at the time. There's an American Indian in the boat. So his recollection of Washington crossing the Delaware was what America stood for in 1776, where all of these people made up the melting pot of the United States back over 200 years ago. It's something that we should remember about our country. And this is somebody's recollection of, crossing the Delaware, and longshoremen, Scotsmen, woman, a black man, an Indian, all in that boat. Because that was what a German who was on the other side, that's what it meant to him. That's what America meant to him. So I think that's something we should remember about that.